imagine the phrasing is the slur, right? In the beginning of each slur, green, green. Where's more prominent part? Red, still green. Then finished exhale, starting a new block. Green, green, red, green, 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 red, green. And we get the momentum. Instead of, constant red, red, because I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm trying to make it musical with tension in my body, Or I know how to structure phrasing and I know I'm bringing it here, but I don't know how to reflect it in my body in a healthy way, so my body is still locked in. It doesn't work. That's what I call healthy breathing and phrasing.
How to structure phrasing and effectively convey it through singing and playing. I find very interesting the answer that Fyodor created, actually. And I even wrote down what he said. Phrasing is the ability to change the energy level of intonation according to a pre-built strategic contour. You decide where on your strategic path you will deliver more energy and where it will be less. Then you do a materialization of this structure throughout the action of changing arm wave and intonation. And you said, it's like having a GPS of intonation, like where intonation it will be. What exactly is that energy of arm weight that is strongest and is weaker in certain moments? What exactly is that, if not dynamics? It is not dynamics, I know.
It's a very good question. So one of the exercises we will do is to create two different energies that we should manipulate with when we're singing or playing the phrasing. We can do it right now, and that will give probably the answer to your question. So the one is when you say the words not here, and it's the energy which is moving, which is far away, not here, not here, not here, not here. And the next is right here, right here. That's the energy up close, it's static. So between far away and moving, not important, and up close and static, right here, important. Manipulating these two energies with sort of like crescendo and diminuendo between them, energetic crescendo, this is what I call in phrasing. This is how you create the waves of energy in the phrasing. So we'll do a lot of speaking in book 3 before actually even singing, before playing. So let's first say these phrases with correct energy and see if you got the right energy. How about you say, Liz? Not here, not here. Right here, right here.
Not here, not here. Right here, right here.
Okay, right here was missing. I need more static energy. It's not moving. The first far away, lighter, and it's moving. Constantly moving, never stops. That's why it's never right here, right here. It's like river. And the second is like a stone. Right here, right here. Imagine a big stone. That's a light creek like a small river. Light creek. Not here, not here. And now a big stone. Right here, right here.
And with a much more arm weight also.
Yeah, because it's heavier, yeah.
So, not here, not here. Right here, right here.
Okay, that's better. You can use these different energies with the same dynamics. You can use light, far away, fluid, and up close, heavier, static when you play piano. But it will affect the energy in your intonation before you touch the keys. So the touch will be slightly different, and the quality of the tone will be different, and the timing will be slightly different. There is this energetic hairpin, and you think you probably need to make it gradually. But again, for the first try, I suggest to simply switch. Switch off, switch on. I think the first two softer and faster, the last two louder and slower. This is a very pixelated way, like I said, very clear. The first two far away, the next two up close. But when you got this first pixelated level, Tetris thing, now we can go to a little bit more augmented reality. Then you can make it a little bit more fluid. So instead of just doing, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, you just go like 10, 25, 50, 75, 100. So you go, because only the very last interval can have 100% of energy. It actually takes a lot of time for pianists to switch the definition of important part of the phrasing, because usually by that, teachers and students assume a particular note. But remember, the note is actually a blank space. The whole life is happening in between. So it's not the note that is read. It's the slur between the last two notes. We're talking about the interval. So you can be absolutely free when you sing that last interval, like a marmalade on the bread. Make it nice and thick all the way through. You don't have to hold it, and only put it on the last note. Yeah. It's about the
intonation in between the last interval. So.
Yeah, your violin was singing well. When we want to emphasize something with this right here energy, we naturally start giving more resistance and more arm weight to those intervals. That's why I suggest to sing those less important intervals without actual glissando. And remember how we learned to sing? We can feel a bit resistance, but we don't have to sing out loud. So it goes, but only when you sing right here, then you sing full glissando and give more resistance. It will also help not to run out of breath. Right here, intervals also make a longer sound movement. Everything is basically bigger. It's like you zooming in into all the movement and glissando and resistance and arm weight. You give everything more. What I've just taught you with motifs, you can apply the same way in the phrase. One phrase is all the way up. So if you look at the slurs, what do they tell you? Okay, that one big slur phrase, it has two slurs, it has two motifs. And the second slur is red, it's more important. It tells you that right here is going to be your red slur. Not here is your green first slur. It tells you that the green, all four intervals in the green slur, you will sing moving, fluid, far away, lighter, with no much glissando out loud singing, faster. The red slurs, intervals, you're gonna sing up close, static, big, sound movement big, glissando is there, resistance is there, slower. So And what is important is that you don't take the breath between the motifs. This is a very interesting technique. I found that as soon as we're taking a breath, we are separating the idea in our mind. So to embrace phrase as one unit, you have to sing it on one breath. It's the same about sentence, where we sing the whole up and down on one breath. Because if you do this, you broke it. It's not one unit anymore. So it's very important that you sing it in one breath. On the bottom, there are good examples of balanced phrasing. So the red slurs would represent the tension in your mind. It's right here, right here. But the green one represents the expansion on your body when you bring more arm weight. So this together, instead of doing right here, you're saying right here, and it's powerful. Yeah, another reason why we get red and red in our mind and in our body is when we're confused. We don't know exactly what you also said, right? You felt confusion, and so you felt fearful. You're not sure what you're doing. And so if you're not sure what the phrasing you are constructing, what is the right structure in the music, how to breathe, where to go, you don't have GPS, you're just circling rounds and rounds. That also creates tension in the mind and tension in the body. So I think to make a balanced phrasing, it's important, yes, to know, first of all, the clear structure. And second of all, to know that when you are increasing tension in your mind, it goes together with increasing arm weight in your body. And so it's balanced. So the most prominent part, you have tension in your mind, it's red, but you have arm weight in your body, it's green. And then after the slur is finished and we're starting a new phrase or a new sentence, both mind and body becomes green again. It's almost like exhale. You're starting from sort of a 0 point on your spiral. And here you get the breathing.